Well, it's another beautiful morning in Yellowstone National Park. Just coming out of the Bridge Bay Marina. And looks like we got a little bit of cloud-covered day. Probably a few thunderstorms will pop up a little bit later, but right now it's just absolutely gorgeous. Don't know whether you can see. The shoreline, looking into the clouds and that beautiful sunrise. Getting out a little late this morning because I can. So hopefully we'll have a fun day. I'm coming back at 8 o'clock to pick up my wife. It's now 6:17. So I get to play around for an hour and a half, and then Jerry comes out and we'll go get serious about catching some fish. Well, I believe, if I had to guess, I think I've got another lake trout on. I don't know though, it's coming up a little bit closer to the surface. Not a very big fish, but it's a fish, and it's first thing in the morning. Oh, now he knows he's hooked. He's right there at his... There we go. Nice lake trout. And he's off. That's pretty nice. Well, I've been out for about 10 minutes. This is my second fish in the morning. I wholeheartedly believe it's another lake trout. See how it's just staying down. It's not coming up like the cutthroats do. A little windy today, so hope you can hear me. But the boat's moving with the wind right to him, so he's coming in pretty easily. You see what he is, but he has not come up to the surface. So my assumption is that it's another lake trout, and here he is, and he's a good one. Uh-oh, he got off. Got out of the net. There we go. We got him in. Just in the nick of time, because those, as I've always said, it's kind of tough with barbless hooks to make sure you get them all. But there he is. Well, now it's been 12 minutes, and I've got another one, another on, and I'm sure it's another lake trout. This is quite a little spot that I've discovered. I actually waypointed it like 4 years ago, but didn't really get a chance to fish it much back then. We caught a few fish on a downrigger right here close. Wow. This one is, I think, a little tiny bit, I don't know, it could be bigger. Nope, it's a smaller one. It sure did hit well though. Boy, they're strong. I've never held a fish, freshwater fish quite as strong as lake trout when you start playing with them. Well, here was the hour and a half catch. This is what I caught in an hour and a half out there. So great bunch of fish. And just got to go clean them now and put them away, and I think the grandkids are going to have plenty of fish to eat when they get here in a few days. First of all, I'm on Yellowstone Lake, Yellowstone National Park, and I'm out on, out in one of the most beautiful days. Normally there's got to be wind at 10 o'clock in the morning, but we're at 11:15 and there's still not a breath of wind. And I've just come into a pocket of lake trout that has been so fun to catch. And so sit back and relax and enjoy some lake trout action on Yellowstone Lake. Of course, they're trying to get rid of the lake trout here, and so they're treated as an invasive species. You need to catch and kill as many as you get. So sit back and relax, and I'll try to show you exactly what I'm doing to try to target lake trout on Yellowstone Lake 2022. On any of your finders, your fish finders that have maps, you pull up a map of Yellowstone Lake and you see a lot of varying shapes and sizes of bottoms and little pockets and ridges and humps, and what I've been looking at is I've been looking at holes, what I call a hole. If you look at a map, and there's so many of them, it's ridiculous to try to point them out to you. But if I find a hole which can be several hundred yards wide, or it could be actually half a mile wide, you'll see that the lines, the topographical lines, are very, very close together. Means it's a big drop-off. Well, generally at the top of that drop-off, right where it begins, it sometimes is as little as 10 feet of water, sometimes 15 feet. But the point is it's not necessarily all deep, and it's not all shallow. So all I've been doing is I've been finding what I call these holes, and I found 4 or 5 of them today. I've fished them before in years past, but I went ahead and I just had a hit right there while I'm talking. But anyway, so came off. So anyway, what I'm doing, or what I've done is I'm. Oh, look, there he comes. He came on right there. Oh, you got to. Okay, so once again, all I'm doing, quite literally, is just finding these holes and finding where the holes begin. So 15 feet of water, 20 feet of water, something like that. And then these lake trout have been piling up right on the edge of the drop because they love deep water. But once they have got the places that they're feeding, then they're actually coming up. Oh, there's another littler one. Oh, and I got it in without any problem. So there you see what I'm fishing for. Now, obviously, this is a smaller one, but that's just right on the edge, just as I'm telling you, of these drop-offs. So we have to remove these fish from the lake. So I'm keeping them today, but that's all I'm doing, and I'm dragging a Jake's Spinalure in the Magnum size, and that's all I'm doing. Told you we had them. Oh, mine got off. I had to reach for the net and mine got off. See how it's staying down? What do you think?
Wow.
And mine was the same size. It just I had to reach down for the net and I lost him.
Keep the net closely, huh? I guess only one at a time.
Well,
Jeez, Louise.
What do you think? Well, what do you think about those lake trout?
That's pretty fun. Wow, that's quite the beast.
Still staying down. Ooh, good job. That's a nice fish. Get it up here so I can. Wow, you look at that. Just came right off, just in the nick of time. Look, that's a dandy fish there, huh? Go ahead and get your lure out if you can. Okay.
You get him?
Yeah, open up the door. That's a good 6-pound fish. Boy, he's staying down there this time. He's not wanting to come up at all.
There he is.
There you go. Good job. And he's off.
Shook it up.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to hold that so it doesn't get any worse. Open up that. Got a few leeches.
Yep.
We knew that's what they were feeding on. There you are.
Cute.
All right. Let's see. Seems like it's a small fish. Or something's happening.
Here he comes. Okay, he's right here.
Still staying down, so it's very, very possible it's another laker. Oh, nice fish. And he's off. That's why we have to keep pressure on the rod at all times. Here, honey, you want to take him and let me do it? Well, look here. You've got to get the head, so don't put it down. Okay, you got to go for the head. Okay, ready? Head. Okay, you don't have the choice, baby. You got a long net there, so you can go out. You can not extend it, but oh my gosh, this is just such an incredible fish. Just enjoy the fight. That's all we can do. All right, it's coming right to you. Head. You got it. Oh my gosh, look at that fish, honey. Good job. Oh my God. That is such a great fish for
Louise.
I don't know. What about that? We gotta weigh this one.
Jeez, he's huge. They're not that
See, and he's off. He is off.
There's the camera.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh, honey. What a fish.
Wow. He's huge.
So reset. That's 23. Look at it. Look at the. What is it?
23.39, I think.
23.39.
Wow, lover, that's pretty cool. What the fish?
Well, thanks again for watching another episode of Don Allphin on Fishing. I have had the time of my life this morning. catching lake trout on Yellowstone Lake. You know, every once in a while we'll catch them when we're fishing for cutthroat, but it's rarely that I find areas that are holding fish like I've found this morning. And basically all I'm doing is fishing the edges of holes. And these holes are sometimes 200 feet deep, and the lake trout like to be down deep. But the edges of the holes are in 15 feet, and I think these fish come up and feed and then go back down deep. And so this is another nice lake trout that I'm going to hopefully get in the boat. And I did. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please subscribe to the channel, and there'll be more videos about lake trout, kokanee, and certainly rainbows and other trout, and even a bass or two on occasion. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.